Hello, welcome back to Four More Minutes. I am Sam Bailey, the Soul Stir, and I appreciate all of you who have taken time out today to join. And I'm so grateful, especially all those who have subscribed. If you've not yet done so, please subscribe to the Soul Stir on YouTube. And in doing so, you can be a part of putting inspiration, encouragement, and motivation out into the world. So I'm so grateful for you. I just want to take the time out to talk about something I think that's near and dear to me, and it may be to many of you as well. And that's something that I think we all can benefit from hearing, and that is that setbacks are temporary. It's easy to feel like a disappointment because we have our plans, we have our schedules, we have our agenda, we have our own pacing in life. And unfortunately, life happens, right? So we have to adjust, and you may not feel like you are on schedule or on track or where you ought to be, where you need to be, where you thought you would be right now. And so you've been in a place where you've been set back, right? Right now, at this point, I should not be here. I should have been elsewhere. I should have been farther along on my journey. I wasn't, this is not the picture of my life. So what does it really mean to be a success? I know the world tells us a lot of different things and we define success many different ways, but I want to tell you being a success is bigger than the accomplishments that we have. Sometimes it's just about loving people, the way that God wants us to love them. Sometimes it's just about keeping hope, which hope is just not hoping things will change or get better, but hope is knowing that God is working in all things. And no matter how things turn out, He's still going to get the glory, and there's still a greater, deeper purpose in what's going on in my life. So maybe you're stuck. Maybe you feel like you've been in neutral for a while and you're not moving along at the pace you need to go. And are you still in line with God's purposes? And I read a lot of times through His Word, and I've seen it in the lives of others, how God is moving even when we don't realize He's moving. Even what you may think is or consider as a setback could be a setup. Sometimes God sets us back because He's trying to hold us back. Because if we had received things at the time that we thought we should have received them, maybe we wouldn't have known what to do with them. Maybe God is still preparing our space. Maybe God is going to eventually move us to another space. Whatever the case may be, just see it as that, as a setback, right? Not the end of all. You don't have to kill your dreams. You don't have to start thinking that God doesn't care about you. Your life is unfair, the woe is me type of thing. But maybe you can realize that God does have a purpose and He does have a plan. That's hard to grasp right in the middle of the fire because it's easy to be Monday morning quarterback of your own life, to look back and say what you should have done, what didn't happen, what could have happened. That's an easy thing to do, but it's more difficult when you have to trust that God is at work, that there is a greater plan in His scheme of things, and His plan does not always involve a consultation with us on what it is that needs to be done for us. So that can be a tricky place because it causes us to have to wait. And we have to wait. We don't understand. We have to wait even though we're ready to move to the next level. So life is just that. It's a series of challenges to be met and mastered. What challenge do you have ahead of you right now that you need to master before you're able to move to the next level? So I pray that whatever setback you feel like you have in your life right now, that you can press through it, and remember it's a marathon. So run your race with patience. Don't worry about anybody else. If somebody's behind you or ahead of you, run your race with patience. So thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time right here on 4 More Minutes. Thank you.